From Bundjalung Country, this is the Summer Homily Series with Bishop Greg Homeming.
The shepherds hurried away to Bethlehem and found Mary and Joseph and the baby lying in the manger. When they saw the child, they repeated what they had been told about him. And everyone who heard it was astonished at what the shepherds had to say. As for Mary, she treasured all these things and pondered them in her heart. And the shepherds went back, glorifying and praising God for all they had seen and heard. It was exactly as they had been told. When the 8th day came, when the child was to be circumcised, they gave him the name Jesus, the name the angel had given him before his conception.
Christmas and New Year have always been a very happy time for me. They were times when I was growing up with family and friends. The whole festive season was a time of joy, of looking forward to seeing people. And to this day, now that my parents have died, they are in some way with me over this happy season. And as we come to New Year's Day, just through memory, they're with me even now as I begin another year, 2023. In today's Gospel, we find Mary with Jesus, with us at the beginning of the year. And the most powerful words in today's Gospel are these: Mary treasured these things and pondered them in her heart. It's about the best thing we can have to prepare us for a new year. It's the best thing we can have to show us how to live life positively as we move into the year ahead of us. We have a choice. We can carry negative things in our hearts and allow those things to destroy our year. We can carry negative things in our hearts, and that determines how we relate to others. As my year begins always with good thoughts, for me, the year always is bound up in good relationships that I have in my memory, which, like Mary, I treasure and ponder constantly. As we look at Mary, as her life changes at this point, now that she is a mother, it's a life which could have become bitter and negative, because Joseph dies, Jesus leaves home, he eventually is crucified, dies, and she could be distraught and absolutely negative. There are so many things in the life which is before Mary which could have made her into a very different person. However, she pondered and treasured in her heart this child Jesus, and she continued to carry him in her heart for the rest of her life. And at the very end, she is a positive person. At the very end, she's a person full of life and love, because she never pondered and carried within her heart anything negative, anything contrary to love. As our new year begins, Mary shows us the way. We have a choice. What do we carry in our hearts into the new year? What do we carry which determines how we relate to others? What do we carry which determines our choices? What do we carry in our hearts which determines the kind of person I'm going to be in 2023? And Mary says to each of us, treasure and ponder in your hearts this child who has been born to us. And if you treasure and carry this child, you will treasure and carry love. And you will carry the people that you love. You will carry positive memories. And 2023 will be a wonderful year. I pray this for all of you and for myself, that we will carry in 2023 Jesus Christ.